What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day. We'll kick it off with the honorable mentions. Today, I only have one honorable mention. It's Luis Severino for hitting 99 on his 97th pitch, as well as these wicked sweepers. He had 5 Ks in 6 innings, giving up only 2 runs. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day. At number 5, we have Tanner Bibee for this wicked back foot sweeper that he gets a sword on. He had 8 Ks and 7 scoreless innings, giving up only 3 hits. And I have him tied with Lance McCullers, who had these filthy knuckle curves and sliders. In fact, he threw less than 20% fastballs last night and had 8 Ks and 4 1/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. At number 4, Hoby Milner for this sweeper that broke 25 inches to the plate. And it actually looks like it breaks more because he stands way over on the first base side and throws it from an angle to home plate. So it broke 25 inches due to spin, in addition to the trajectory of the pitch. When we measure how much a pitch broke, it is always due to the spin of the baseball or due to seam shifted wake. The trajectory, the angle that it's coming at, doesn't count as part of the break, which is why sometimes pitches look like they break a lot if some guy's got a funky arm angle, but it really doesn't. At number 3, Carlos Rodon for these wicked sliders. He had 8 Ks and 6 scoreless innings, giving up 2 hits. I've got to call out Michael K on something.
A lot of
here.
movement on that ball up in the strike zone, but Hoby stays with it.
Did you hear JC's walk-up song just now?
What was it? I didn't hear.
Scenes from an Italian restaurant by Billy Joel.
Yeah, I did hear the song. I didn't realize it was a walk-up song.
I'm going to have to ask him what's behind that. I'm going to ask JC, are you Anthony? Do you work in a grocery store?
Come on, dude. It is Moving Out, Anthony's song by Billy Joel. Right artist, wrong song. Get your act together, Michael K. And it's Anthony's song because Anthony Volpe used it, not Escara.
Well, Michael K was trying to be a big shot.
Well, you don't have to come up with a pun. I love you just the way you are. At number 2, Mr. Balls of Steel, Cade Smith. He comes into the game, but is a bases loaded, no out situation, all inherited runners. What does he do? He strikes out the side with this filth. I mean, you can't do it any better than that. I mean, if it was in the playoffs, it would be better. But this is sick. What a great job by Cade Smith. After this, he had his K-strut where he probably carried his nuts off in a wheelbarrow. This was ridiculous. And at number 1, we have Devin Williams for this insane airbender that broke 25 inches. Yes, over 2 feet, as well as had ridiculous depth to it. In fact, only 3 changeups have been thrown at this velo or higher with that much depth and break since we've been measuring pitches. And they're all airbenders. Because Devin Williams is a magician. Here's an overlay of Devin Williams' fastball with that sick airbender. As a hitter, you're seeing them in the same tunnel, and then look where they end up so far apart. You're just basically totally turbo fucked. Now on to Ninja Notes. Eovaldi had 6 Ks and 6 innings, giving up 1 run on 5 hits. These curveballs and splitters, and here's an overlay of a splitter and fastball. That's filthy. Ranger Suarez had 6 Ks and 6 2/3 scoreless innings. He faced German Márquez, who had 5 Ks and 7 innings, giving up only 1 earned run. A pitcher's duel in Colorado. I mean, what is going on here? Stephen Kolek had 6 Ks and 6 innings, giving up 3 earned runs. He faced Bowden Francis, who had 4 Ks and 4 innings, giving up 2 runs. Here's a Billy Joel for you, Will. Captain Jack Flaherty had 8 Ks and 6 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs. Captain Jack will whiff you tonight.
There you go.
Captain Jack will make you cry tonight. And lastly, George Kirby was back off the DL. Great to see the animal George Kirby out there. Didn't have a great game, but we all know he paints. This is a cross between Bob Ross and George Kirby.
And with that, we'll put some shadows right in here. Just a tiny bit of crimson, so when we highlight...
Ninja, we're kicking things off today with some family fun. Keber Ruiz's family is up from Venezuela, watching him play in the bigs for the first time, and he crushes Anandong but an important RBI double, and he actually had another hit and RBI here in front of his Padres. This was pretty awesome.
Because his family was there. This is Dong corner, not doubles corner, Will.
Ninja, I'm a sucker for some wholesome fun. And
I feel like we're giving out consolation prizes. You know me, I always stick to the rules.
They weren't a lot of important dingers yesterday, Ninja, which is why we're going north of the border to see a pair of pimp jobs from Gavin Sheets. Double dual run dingers for Sheets, including the game time jack in the ninth. However, these Padres lost again. I think that's actually 6 in a row for the Padres of San Diego. They're slumping here a bit, Ninja.
Why did you not go with holy sheets?
Come on, we're better than that. This is an amateur hour, Ninja. This is Dong of the Day, which goes to Taylor Ward for the game-winning granny. Down 3 runs in the 7th. Ward spanks the go-ahead granny to win the Angels the game and lose Ninja's parlay, which almost cost him on this. But no, a game-winning granny down 3 runs. That gets you down.
And now my pitching ninja moment of zen. I have to say, this first pitch scared the living shit out of me. My picks of the day today are 3-leg parlay. I'm going to start out with the same game parlay of Freddie Peralta for 6Ks or more and Paul Skeens for 6Ks or more, and top it off with Clark Schmidt for 6Ks or more. What would your picks of the day be?